Hi, Brian Domholt here with the Brandenburg Crew Real Estate Team, and it's time for another preferred business partner. And with us this month is Paige Danner with Bold Property Group out of the Bismarck, Mandan area. Paige, good to see you. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
Yes, so you guys are an investment company. Fill us in a little bit about what that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we do a lot, so there's a lot to unpack here, but ultimately we are a flipping company, referring to as rehabbing homes, buying, selling, all the things. We also purchase properties for investment purposes as well. So lots going on there. We're also diving into constructing a new construction with Mission Homes as well too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So when you buy a property from someone, what cases would that be under? Why is someone looking to sell their home to an investment company?
Absolutely. So a lot of people, many different reasons. We work with a lot of family members that their parents maybe have passed away. They want a quick, easy sale between them and their siblings. Also to just ultimately want a fast, quick, easy sale. There's a lot of things that go into the selling process when you hire a real estate agent. I'm a real estate agent myself, so they have they do a lot for the community and for their sellers, but there's a lot of people that just don't want to deal with the showings. They don't want to deal with the hassle of inspection, negotiations. They also, maybe they're in a financial crisis where they're gonna lose their house and they just need a quick sale to make sure that they get out of a foreclosure situation. There's lots of reasons that people want to, just accept, a quick, easy sale to get out of a situation.
So how fast can you guys close? And all cash, right?
All cash, quick closings as is. I hold my real estate license too, so I reassure them that I can work through the process with them, get all the appropriate documentation, all of that. So we can close as soon as a week. It's very quick. A lot of people do try to close within that 2 weeks. Sometimes people want to not be so rushed and take that 5 to 6 months. So we're willing to work with those sellers to accommodate whatever timeline they want to use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys get the property. Probably a lot of them need some upkeep, some rehab and stuff like that. So what's the process once you guys own a home?
Yeah, so it just depends on the home. Honestly, we've learned a lot in the last 5 years that we have been open. We opened in 2020 during the fun time of COVID years. So we had a lot to learn. We've purchased really old homes. We purchased new homes. We purchased homes that needed to be completely gutted. Homes that are turnkey move-in ready. We just literally snap some pictures and relist it. So it just depends on the house.
Okay, and you guys go in, hire some contractors. What's the one of the weirdest things you've ever seen in the house that you bought?
Yes, so the one thing that stands out to me, it's what we found as a feature in the house. It was actually a house in Dickinson, North Dakota. There's an old church organ that was placed in there. So a very old church that was built in Dickinson. The previous owners loved organs, and they used to belong to this church when they were younger. They took it from this church and had to build a whole new addition onto this house just for this organ. And there was a back room to all these pipes and all these it was insane. So that was probably the craziest, coolest thing that we've seen in a house, but there's many more things that we've seen too.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Dickinson, so not only Bismarck, Mandan, what areas do you guys cover?
Yeah, so we've covered, of course, a lot of the western part of the state. We've done again, Bismarck, Mandan is what we mainly focus on. We advertise in Dickinson as well. We've purchased in Minot. We have a rental in Stanley, North Dakota. I don't know if you guys know where that's at.
Yeah.
But we've done small towns like Center, North Dakota, Steele, New Salem. So that's kind of our territory in that area. But
one thing you talked to me about before we went on camera here is that you've actually bought some properties and rented back to the owners.
Correct.
So you're really creating an environment where you can help really a lot of people out.
Absolutely. And I've been in the real estate business for 10 plus years now. I can't believe it, but 10 plus years now. And after dealing with so many clients and learning different situations and how to problem solve different situations, it's great to have a relationship with somebody to see what their wants and needs are. And based off that, we can kind of rework a good plan for them with us buying a house for them, maybe renting it back to them. What's their goal with maybe how much cash they want to take out of it. There's just so many different things that we can do with this operation that I can further help these people with being able to purchase their house. So learning over the years, ultimately I'm able to come up with solutions to better fit people.
Okay.
Yep.
And you guys have your properties on your website. What's your website address?
BoldPropertyGroupLLC.com.
Okay, and
Yeah.
got your listings on there and ways to contact you?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
and what's a good way for people to get a hold of you if they want to just talk and find a solution?
Yeah, so you can reach out to me. You can text me, call me anytime, 701-640-3471.
Cool.
Yeah.
Paige Danner with Bold Property Group. Anything else that you'd like to touch on?
I don't think so, Ryan.
Well,
Thanks for
thank you
having
very
me.
much.
Yeah.
Yes, give her a call.